Okay, welcome back everybody. So we've been asking the question all year, where is all this propaganda coming from? Let me show you some examples. We got banners, flags, signs on every business. It's crazy. For example, this giant bear flag that was rolling around in the street. Who's paying for this stuff? It's crazy. There's a toilet paper roll for scale. And I mean, it just goes on and on. I have, countless folders of walks I've taken, and there's just all of this C-19 propaganda all over city property, right? Which would totally be cool if there weren't such irregularities, we'll call them. Well, my roommate finally figured it out. Check this out. Let me zoom in. State of Maine, Office of Janet Mills. So, like we've talked about, the legislature has handed power over to Janet Mills because of this emergency. So this order is coming directly from Janet Mills, and you're going to see that Janet Mills alone is in charge of appropriating funds. So check this out. December 11th, 2020, Governor Mills issues executive order strengthening enforcement of face covering requirement in all indoor public spaces. With widespread community transmission and increased cases and hospitalizations in Maine, Governor Janet Mills today signed an executive order that simplifies and strengthens the enforcement of the state's face covering requirement. Moving forward, owners and operators of all indoor public spaces, regardless of the type of entity or size, must not allow those who refuse to wear a face covering to enter or remain in their venue. Previous executive orders had required enforcement in some, but not all public settings. Additionally, the governor announced she has recently dedicated $100,000, so Janet Mills dedicated $100,000 in CARES Act relief funds to continue the state's Keep It Maine public awareness campaign. So I think that's probably the entity responsible for all of this, okay? So here's her executive order. They even have a website. It's called keepitmaine.org, and I haven't explored this yet, so we're going to do this together. This is likely where all of this is coming from. So right off the bat, we have some wonderful suggestive photos, we'll call them. It's pretty sad. This is really sad. This one in the top middle. I don't like that. I don't like this one at the bottom right. It's also very sad. This one's okay. Washing hands is cool. All right, and it says, Maine is a pretty special place, and lucky for us, made up of the best people. Now, we really all need to do our part to keep C-19 at bay. Infections, hospitalizations, and yes, deaths are on the rise across the country. Let's keep Maine in a better state. We're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Working together, we can defeat the real enemy here. I'm pretty sure more people died last year than this year in the United States. Yeah, interesting. Just keep in mind, keep that in mind. And then, of course, we got our 4 basics right here, right? This is like the quadrivium of the propaganda campaign. Wear a mask, keep 6 feet apart, limit indoor gatherings, wash for 20 seconds. Why 20 seconds? How come SurfSafe taught me way longer than that? 2 happy birthdays. And then, of course, got a picture here on the left. Cool. Beat the vid. Keep it simple. C-19 has changed how we approach our lives. Speak for yourself. These changes show up in each family, each block, and each community. What we know is this: wearing a mask, keeping distance, limiting indoor gatherings, and washing hands regularly is keeping Maine healthy. When someone asks why you're taking precautions like this, you can say it's to protect you and everyone around you. Just keep it Maine and keep it up. They got a little slogan there. Well, certainly have been. I've been working my butt off to keep it up. Let me show you a quick little example, right?
Return to your living quarters while wearing a mask, socially distancing,
we're working hard.
And wash your hands when you get back. Please stay the course. Thanks.
We're working our butts off. Working our butts off. Next paragraph. Materials for businesses and organizations. Here you go. There's the propaganda. The Department of Health and Human Services has developed the following materials to support public health measures. All materials are free for download. They may be printed on a standard printer. Wow. Check it out. So here are some printable ones. and they're all very familiar. Maine companies making face masks. Our proud history of manufacturing has a new chapter. Please check out these local companies making face coverings as well as other protective gear to help during C-19. Keeping our local businesses in business is just another way we can all keep it Maine. I guess we got a link here. Gonna click on it. Okay, I've never been here either. Check this out. MaineMEP.org. What could this be? C-19 resources. We're here to help. MEP services, cloth face covers, and PPE, small business resources. So once again, it looks like they make signage and face masks. Wow. So a whole industry. Look at that cough test, of course. A whole industry of this. Wow. Look at retail sales of cloth face covers. We have compiled a list of Maine companies making them. Wow. It's quite a few. Let's go back. So what else does Keep It Maine have? That's it. And then I was able to find, well, I guess you can click on stuff, face covering poster. Yeah, I guess. And this is from the, Maine state government website. And it's a one-page little flyer about Keep It Maine. This is what the information they provide to the public, okay? More than a place, Maine is how we live. Keep It Maine is about all of us working together, staying the course, remaining true to our spirit as a state. So far, Maine is keeping its C-19 infection rates and hospitalizations relatively low because we're keeping to the values that tie us together. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it Maine. We've never shied away from a challenge, and we're not going to start now. Whether snow and ice storms, power outages, flooding, we keep strong against anything thrown our way. We keep calm during adversity with a practical ingenuity and independence that makes us Mainers. When something must be done for ourselves and for our neighbors, we don't do what's easy. We do what we know is right. We keep it Maine. That, honestly, guys, was really hard to read. And then it says, keep active, keep healthy, keep groups small, keep 6 feet apart, keep safe, keep in touch, keep in Maine. Oh my God, I can't even read it. Keep it Maine. Of course, we got our Masonic, or our 33, the only color right here in Pythagorean numerology. That's a 33, orange. Oh, man. Yeah. This is bad. So this is literally all it offers. This is all it tells us, right? And she just allocated $100,000 to this. Where did that go? Because you're telling me I have to print this myself. Where does this $100,000 where does it go? You can even get it in the Khmer language. That's wonderful. It's crazy, you guys. Crazy. If you ask me, honestly, this is probably just a money laundering front. Our country this year has created 1/4 of all the wealth it's ever created with these bills, this CARES Act, and now they just passed another one yesterday, I think. And it's just destroying our country from the inside. It's probably not a good thing. But yeah, $100,000 for this, what you see on your screen. She's not going to cover the ink. You got to pay for the ink. So that was just December 11th. I wonder how much has gone to this the whole time. And once again, the legislature is not involved. This is Janet Mills allocating $100,000 to a website. Think about that. No legislature, no vote, no town meeting, no address. Just one person, Janet Mills, being handed all the power by the legislature, who seems to be enjoying their vacation, and she can just allocate hundreds of thousands of dollars to things she wants, like websites. Well, there you have it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Keep it Maine. Let's keep it up and keep it Maine. Stay the course. See you in the next one.